Yeah.
The champ is here. My entrance dance, isn't it? My entrance dance.
Oh, you're so whack. You don't pull it off, mate. You don't pull it off.
You don't like it? Well, if I had some backing dancers, some
only
strobe lights,
only the groat can walk
pull it
into
off.
that. Yeah.
And what an epic entrance.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. Let's do the intro. I'm Sav.
I'm Baz.
That's Bloodlust Boxing. And on today's show, we're going to be talking about the GOAT. If you haven't guessed it already, Claressa Shields versus Savannah Marshall. Yeah. So let's get to it. Claressa Shields got the win.
Yeah, we weren't expecting that one, were we?
Yeah, that was one of the ones went wrong for you on the old predictions. You got 3 out of 4 last week. So this week. But
I got carried away in it. I got carried away with the like
the hype.
The hype.
Got on a hype train.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought she was going to be too big, didn't we, Savannah Marshall? Too big, too strong. She was going to have the movement, the total package, but Claressa Shields just another level. She brought the power. Yeah,
I was quite surprised about that, to be fair. Like,
yes.
she was pulling out some big hits. She'd been, like training on the meat, like Rocky style or something.
Eating meat. Pounding the beef in the
beef
in the fridge locker somewhere, like.
Yeah. Come on, Barley.
Oh.
Hey, Barley.
Yeah, sometimes I like to pound the meat, but but yeah, she was pounding Savannah's face, which is it was. She was punching with venom, wasn't she?
She was, man. She was out to prove a point.
It was kind of like she didn't have no respect for Savannah at all. She just went for it.
Yeah.
And then Savannah Marshall, she sort of came back into the fight towards the end of it, didn't she?
She did, and she kept cornering Claressa, but she just wasn't putting enough power in her punches. She wasn't stepping into it. There was too much light on the toes thing. Like, she was wasting energy for nothing, I feel like.
Well, she was doing the twitching. It's like,
yeah, but it's
like the Huey,
weren't doing nothing, though, was it?
Huey twitch, but yeah, it was a weird performance because she looked completely different from her other fights. And she said
she went in with the wrong game plan.
She wasn't really sitting down on her punches. She looked a little bit weight drained. Like, I mean, it's difficult to tell, but it felt like she was a bit fatigued when she was in there. But then she was still throwing a lot of punches. So I guess can't really say that. But there was just no venom in there. But Claressa Shields got the win, deserved win. Right person won. She came all the way from the US to fight in someone else's backyard in the O2. The crowd was there, majority for Savannah Marshall. So it's a big achievement. She did that dance coming in. And when you see a dance like that coming in, you got to pull it off. And she basically just going back with the crown jewels. So, well played to her. But
yeah,
who next for Claressa Shields?
Oof.
Tough, innit? I know that
not in that weight category.
Tasha Jonas has said, I think she wants to fight her next. That's a massive payday if they can get that fight on. But
I wouldn't want to fight her if I was Natasha Jonas.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. But it'd be a big fight. But it's difficult because they've been building this fight for so long for them to fight each other. They've been knocking.
It feels like there's no one else.
There's no one else left. That makes sense, really. I think they're kind of at the top of the table. So
unless she jumped up in weight or something.
Oh, up or down? Down. It'd be down in weight, wouldn't it? I think so. So yeah, basically, no idea where they go from there. Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall. Be interesting to see what they do next. Back onto the other epic fight on the bill. We had Michaela Mayer versus Alicia Baumgardner in another good
He
fight.
did well.
Yeah, Alicia.
You pronounced it good.
I don't want to get beaten up. So, yeah. So, what did you think about that fight?
You know what? I thought Baumgardner was going to win. Like more sort of convincingly. Yeah, I thought she was going to go out there and get the knockout, you know. But fair play to Michaela. She actually worked that jab all night. So she kept her at bay, and I'll be honest with you, I thought Michaela Mayer won. Even watching it back, I still think she won.
Yeah, I know. I put a few posts out from my account after watching the fight, and I pretty much said it was a robbery and that Michaela Mayer won, and I couldn't see how anyone was giving to Baumgardner. And then it's weird because a lot of people were saying the same, but then there was like a lot of people were saying going the other way completely to Baumgardner. I was like, did I see the same thing other people saw? Because I couldn't see what they were seeing, so I had to watch the fight again. So first time I watched the fight, I noticed the jabs from Michaela Mayer. She was pinging it out, and she was just popping it out and catching Baumgardner. And then I watched the fight again, and I saw the work Baumgardner was doing. It was so quick that unless you were concentrating, so I was just focusing just on Alicia Baumgardner, and she was throwing her little jabs and hooks in, and it was so quick, her punches, that it wasn't, on first glance, it wasn't very noticeable, the work that she was doing. I mean, we could see Michaela Mayer was getting beat up, like getting bullied a bit, but it looked like she was controlling the fight. But when I watched it on a second look, I could see all the good work Baumgardner did. And I scored it. I scored it a draw, if not a win, to Baumgardner. I think I'm actually edging to Baumgardner. But the first time I watched it, I was like, how did this was a robbery, but completely different the second time?
Nah.
So I have to apologize. I have to apologize.
Nah.
See, you don't agree with me?
Stop chatting rubbish.
Watch the fight again. Watch it again.
Nah,
watch the fight again.
I'm telling you.
I know everyone's saying the commentary was biased. It was, but I wasn't listening to the commentary the first time, to be honest.
Commentary was biased, but that's not the point.
It's just the way I saw it the first time. It was completely different the second time. So it's like I saw it from.
I guess it depends on what you like, innit? It depends on what you like, what type of fighting you like.
Well, we're bloodlust boxing, and we like violence. But we also appreciate the art of boxing because we have boxing in our title. So it makes it a two. So
Michaela won then, isn't it?
I don't know. As I said, I watched it again. I got Baumgardner win the second time. I think the only thing they can do is have a rematch. But we know
but they won't.
She wants to fight. Is it Troy?
Yeah, she wants to unify.
And that's an easy fight with Matchroom because she's under the Matchroom umbrella. So Baumgardner's with Matchroom. They can make that fight happen.
I think they've tried to make that fight before though, and it's just not happened.
Well, I think was it Troy? She's Korean, isn't she? Apparently, she's not been very active. But yeah, Frank Smith was saying they're going to get that on. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I think they should get that fight. She should get the belts and then fight Michaela Mayer again in a rematch, and it'll be even bigger this time. So build even more, and that'll be headlining that one. So I think that's what they should do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but you got Baumgardner as your winner in your predictions, and she did win. So technically, I mean, you should be happy she got the decision, even though you're saying it went the other way.
But yeah, I mean,
he just scored it the other way. Yeah,
I scored it the other way. So yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys.
Watch it again. If you've only watched it once, watch it twice.
Yeah, we'll put it down in the comments below. Like anyone who watches the fight again.
Yeah,
tell us who you actually thought won, but you have to watch it again. Don't just go off your first prediction because obviously it's different when you watch it again.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's it from us today. Just a quick roundup. I'm Sav,
I'm Baz.
and this is Bloodlust Boxing. Thank you.